Okay, welcome to the Veil. This is um, I'm showing this video because the creator of the Veil has launched and finished a season 3 campaign on Kickstarter, and I found it too expensive to back. But he also had a AI version, and the AI version here is several cards, among which is offensive, for example. And I thought, well, let's give it a try. The rules are very simple. When it is the opponent's turn, you do all the steps, and in turn 7, then you do an extra step. But I started with Legion, which is Season 2 hero card, versus Wizard, which is Season 1 hero card. You play hero versus hero, and just follow the steps. Because the wizard is 25, he starts with 4 cards, and he starts the game. So on the first step, I deal 3 damage to each opposing hero, so I got myself 3 damage. And purchase highest cost card if you can afford. He drew Grimoire and Alchemy, which give they are basic cards, but they give 3 money. And so I purchased Overgrowth. For myself, so that was all the steps, because he cannot banish, he cannot slay, and he cannot attack my let's see, banish, slay, damage dealt first to shield recruits, then non-shield recruits, then to hero with lowest health. Okay, so this is an Arcane Spark, and I banished highest cost support card. They are not support card. So it is simply dealing 3 damage to me, and that means that the cards go to the discard pile. I can quickly show you that here is the opponent, and the battery is low again. Okay, so then draw up to 5. I need to adjust this to 6 damage. Then it's my turn. I have these 5 cards, and I have these in my Fates routes. Sharagma is an aggro card. Since I am going against the support and control guy, I think... Why is he called offensive then? Well, I can try to buy this, and so the cost is in the top, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's better to go for the yeah. I think it's better to buy immediately the Hellhound. That goes into my discard pile, and then I draw another to fill up the Fate route. It's Camion, which is a pretty cool card. When this recruit dies, you may put a different recruit from your discard pile into your hands. So it's going to be interesting. So it's the draw 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's the opponent's turn. Of course, he drew an overgrowth, dispel, arcane armor, alchemy, and alchemy. Deal 3 damage to each opposing hero, so that's another 3 for me. And 1, 2, 3. Purchase highest cost card you can afford, then next highest if you can afford. Okay, his cards are Ice Nova, which costs 2, Ravens cost 1, Chain Lightning costs 2, and the Deer costs 2. And highest cost card if you can afford. So I think I have to shuffle them because they are not. On the other hand, oh, he is banishing the support and control, so he keeps only the red cards. That's why it's called offensive. Okay, so I don't know. Spirit of Nature. Purchase then next highest you can afford. I think you have to refill the fate routes, and I draw a 4. So this cost me 2 to alchemy, discard it, and then the next highest you can afford, but the next highest you can afford, yeah, I can afford with this card. I can afford, I don't think I'm refilling the discard pile, or the fate deck. So I don't know, Chain Lightning or something. So that leaves me 1. It's funny because he's not going. The offensive is not going to use the hero ability. It says deal, purchase, banish, slay, damage. Yep. Okay, now I have these 2 cards left. And I was at purchase step 2, then banish the highest cost support cards from the fate routes. No. And slay opposing shield recruits. They are not damaged, dealt first to shield recruits, then etc. So it's not even going to place this shield card. That is nothing, I think. Okay, refill. Fate route is now an Earth Construct and an All-Familiar. And I draw up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. This is my draw deck. So, now it's my turn again. Let's see what we have. Potency, possess, hellhound, and possess. Let's start with doing 3 damage and 3 damage. And place this and exhaust it. That's also 3 damage. And try to buy something with 2. Well, I see there are Sharachma because it's red. We both will go for red. Yeah, so this is 9 damage to the AI. Let's see how far we get. 5. Okay. 9. So 16 more to go. This is also discarded. That's a pretty quick game. Slain and exhausted recruits, no. Refill up. And we have also a greater demon for 6. It's not funny. Okay, turn from the wizard. Arcane, alchemy, and chain lightning. Deal 3 damage to each opposing hero. So it's 5. Purchase highest cost card if you can afford. The highest cost card is a 6, and we cannot afford it. It's at most 4. Then the next highest, and that is a 4. So we purchase it, but that will cost us grimoire, and I have to banish this card. So that's the grimoire. Then, if able, banish the highest green or red, green or blue. The highest cost is the earth construct, which I banish as well then. Yeah. And then slay opposing shield recruits. Oh yeah, this cost got resurrected again. Can I slay it? I don't have slay, but I do have. I think this is just a shield, but yeah. So I will deal 7. 7 damage. And this one takes up 5 health, so it's 2 damage goes through. And that means that I can simply flip these. And then there is the arcane armor, which has is a shield. It's a recruit. Okay, so he places the recruit, I think. No, he doesn't say that he places the recruit. So I am going to draw, to banish this and draw a card. Draw a card, yeah. Which is in an alchemy again. And I can't do anything with it. So that's the end of the turn, I think. damage dealt first to shield, then yeah. Okay. Then we are at 50 minus 14. It's nothing serious. Okay, it's our turn again. Oh, I should have drawn. My mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Possess. So I don't have anything to counter the damage. Yeah, the deal 3 damage to each opposing hero. I think that is direct damage. I'm not sure. But we need to kill it within the few turns. Okay, I see here the basic gain control of target recruits. One, two, three, and I can my ritual can be on. I can only afford this or this. I think I'm going for this, which costs 2 sheep. And well, I can also buy the other one. Then I deal 3 damage, and I don't use this. So that's 3 damage. He's at minus 12. Refill. I have now can be on greater demon humiliation and the throne of blasphemy. So, the artwork is great. Okay, refill. 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Okay. Then it's his turn. The wizard drew Spirit of Nature, Arcane Armor, Overgrowth, Alchemy, and Dispel. Apparently my small smartphone is going to sleep every time. What was the rules? Deal 3 damage. Okay. Purchase highest cost card. We have 2 and no, yeah, 2, 3. 4 or 5. This is the highest cost card I can afford. Rebirth. Put any card from your discard pile into your hand. That would be interesting how the AI does that. Okay, that's 5. So 2. 3. Oh wait. Because I play these two, the synergy bonus goes off. Now the first, I don't have any recruits, but I can draw another card, which I do. And this is a core golem. Okay, so these are plates. That doesn't help me, and I still have to pay for the rebirth 5, so it's 3. This is 5. Yeah. Highest costs. Yeah, then banish the highest. No, then the next highest you can afford. The next highest I can afford is worth 2. And I can afford it by banishing alchemy. And then I have to shuffle these. And I drew a fire totem, which I add to the discard. Then I think he's going to place. No, well, I would place it. It doesn't say. I banish. Then banish the highest cost support cards from the phase route. If not green, then blue. So I discard Ravens and Ice Nova. Slay opposing, no damage dealt. First the shield recruits. Yeah, it's just deal damage. And deal damage means here. Oh no. I think the wizard doesn't can't use it. This ability doesn't work because he didn't play an aggro card. So yeah. Okay. Damage that first. Yeah. So it does 4 damage. And it is. I have to, when I play the card, maybe it means that I just have to play the card, but it doesn't really say in the instructions. But I think it's natural, so I'll house rule it now. If it is a recruit card, you play the recruit card, and if it is a recruit card, you play the recruit card. And yeah, so this card is not used. Okay. And did I add? No, I don't think I added. So I'm at minus 21. And he fills the fates routes. I mean, the goal was to kill the opponent within 6 turns, but first of all, it's hard to keep track of the 6 turns, and I don't think I'm even able to survive this. It's a pretty. This was discarded. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full deck. And so I have to do something. I hope. Yeah, cool. These are both aggros. Target player discards a card from their hands. I'm going to do that random. And he discarded a Chain Lightning. Then up to 3 different opponents must discard 1 card. Discard also at random. And he discarded the Spirit of Nature. The wizard is down to 3 cards next turn. I'm going to play this and exhaust it and This doesn't do anything.